All right. Yeah, let's go ahead. So the last time that you guys got together on the road towards Thornhold, you'd spent the night at the Carnath Roadhouse, and due to the long journey, everybody took it easy, got a good sleep. Borak and Jax spent the night talking. There was a certain amount of give and take between Borak and Jack, and then he realized that he wasn't doing a very good job at expressing himself to Borak. Jack also warns Winter about the advice that Ulver had given her about going into Waterdeep, try to keep her identity secret as possible. And as you guys woke up and started heading towards the south, towards the town of Thornhold, Jack began to describe to you the rules and the laws, what the Lord Alliance is, who's the current Open Lord of the Waterdeep, and what the factions associated with the Lord's court happen to be. You learn that Laurel Silverhand is the Open Lord. She has a few factions that there are a few factions that have been added to the Lord's court. This included Bregan Darthy, and I can't remember if I had you guys roll history checks, but I think you guys did, and knew that Bregan Darthy is an organization not that dissimilar from the Zentarum. It's just that they're run by the Drow, where the Zentarum find themselves in Waterdeep. The Zentarum were given a place at the Lord's Court because it's better to know your enemies than to not. And that's ruffled some feathers, but it is what it is. You also learn that the Emerald Enclave, Force Grey, the Harpers, the Lords of Alliance, and the Order of the Gauntlet are also organizations that ally with this court. All of a sudden, you guys were waylaid by some kobolds and some drakes. You did pick off a few bits and baubles off of their corpses after the battle was done, and then continued on to Thornhold. As you guys got closer, the environment drastically changed. All of a sudden, you guys went up onto a plateau, and that plateau also continued to the east up these big, huge mountains that are the Sword Mountains. The pine trees started taking over a little bit more, scattered woodlands and rolling hills. But then you began to see different merchants and tents and caravans start to pick up, especially when you got to Thornhold itself. This area of Thornhold is an older, beat up and worn down Dwarven fortress from many, many years ago. As you got to the front doors, you guys started to have some food and some drink, and interact with a couple of the locals, which I think you interacted with some like little girls, and they like brought you some flowers. Eventually, making your way into the actual walls of Thornhold. This is when you came upon Captain Windar, a very short but powerful dwarven champion of Tyr. He seemed a little bit perturbed about Jack being there. They had had an altercation months before, and Jack was basically trying to get people in Thornhold to toe the line, blah, 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 blah. Sebastian decides to woo Windar with his willingness to join the Alliance, to enact swift justice on those who go against this group, the Lord's Alliance. Captain Windeer, liking this possible alignment between Sebastian and the Lord's Alliance, swiftly asked or delegated um, Jack Torber to come up with uh, your documentation and get you guys on your way to head south towards Waterdeep. That led you guys to the stew pot and ladle, and that is where we begin our little event.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. All right. As you guys walk in to the stew pot and ladle, and as I said before, there's a nice little wooden sign that's swinging back and forth as you walk into this pretty beaten, rundown outside. The wood and the just it looks like it's slightly rotting. But as you guys walk inside, you're greeted by this air of thick warmth, of steam, of the rich scents of stewed meats and roasted root vegetables. You notice wooden beams blackened by decades of hearth smoke that stretch along a low ceiling. There's several bundles of dried herbs, so you see thyme and rosemary and parsley hanging amongst everything. Off to your left-hand side, you see this massive open stone hearth, which dominates that center wall. Flames flickering. There's an iron cauldron large enough to bathe Captain Windar. Who knows what's bubbling inside of the pot? There's tables, there's seats, rough-hewn oak tables, benches. There's a serving counter off to the right-hand side, and among the walls, decorated hunting trophies, many antlers. Some you can't really tell whether they're actual antlers or whether somebody just took some boar tusks and threw them up on the wall as if they were, deer antlers. And walking around, you see an older gentleman, spry, a human, and then two women. A younger human woman who is bustling left and right. Very tall, broad-shouldered, kind of a sun-kissed skin with freckles on her cheeks and thick rustled hair, and she's going back and forth asking all of these dwarves, and you notice that there are at least 10, 12, 15 different dwarves all eating. It's about 7 o'clock, and so it's the middle of the dinner rush. And then there's an older halfling woman who's walking back and forth, petite, even for a halfling with long brown curly hair and a green kerchief. She wears a linen apron, and she's holding on to, like, it's amazing how well she's able to hold on to all the many dishes and pots with being such a small person. And here you are amongst the stew pot and ladle. And not much longer after you guys run up or walk into this building, about 5 minutes later, Jack Torber comes up from behind, kind of not necessarily out of breath, but he's got a wad of paper up, bundled up in his hands. Did you guys get anything to eat yet?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can talk with Marin. And you see him go over, and he's much shorter than Marin, but Marin looks at him, gives kind of this nice little nod to him, as if there's some kind of recognition. I can't remember what you guys' passive insight is.
16.
16.
I'm sorry, 13.
13.
Mine's 10, so pretty low.
Okay.
Mine's 14.
All right. And so, yeah, I mean, it looks like there's acknowledgement. Marin, the tavern owner, looks like he recognizes him. And after a few seconds, you see Jack Torber kind of motion over to you guys, and there's this nice back booth that has a little private nook with a reeded curtain, which offers privacy if you guys want it. And he goes over, sits down, hops up.
Yes, seems like we might want to talk privately.
I thought the same thing. Let's see if I can get all his documents in order. And he starts to rummage through some of them and start to organize them in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 papers. And he pulls out his own. Go ahead.
We're in the tavern inn, right? With like the barkeep and stuff.
This one, yeah, the Stew Pot and Ladle is a tavern.
Okay, I was going to flag down the innkeeper when I was in there, see if I can get some hot oil on the way to the booth.
So you want to talk with Marin? So yeah, within a few seconds, Marin comes over and, good evening. If any customer of Jack Torber is welcome here, or any friend of Jack Torber.
Hot oil, if we had it.
Surely, I believe we could probably procure that. And he heads in the back, and within a few minutes. Oh, that's Jack's. Never mind. I wanted to roll on something that you guys wouldn't see. All right. Within a few minutes, you get a. He brings in a bucket. He brings in a barrel, and it does look like there's some kinds of drippings, but. Let me see how it turns out. 1 second. Okay. So there are a little bit of drippings that look more like meat that are incorporated into the oil. It looks like it's some kind of like pork fat, but there's a lot of it.
Or
That'll work.
fat.
I'm sure Borak will appreciate this more than the flower scent.
Let me know if you need anything else as Merrick walks away. All right. So I imagine that I'm going to need to help you, Borak, to fill out this documentation. And I trust everybody is going to be as honest as possible. And Winter, you're the only one that kind of gets a hint of tongue in cheek with that announcement from Jack. He pulls out his own document, and you see him, spread this thing out. And if you haven't looked at what I sent you guys earlier, it's Jack Torber's own documents that he uses to get into Waterdeep. So Jaquestri Quickthatch Torber is his full name, and he kind of just shakes his head at that. But you'll notice all the different documentation that's on there. He does in fact have a scar right above his right eye, which creates a partial separation between between the right eye's eyebrow. Birthplaces in there, reason for entry, all these different things. And so if you don't mind, let's go ahead and see what we can fill out. This documentation is necessary for going into Waterdeep, and I want to make sure that you guys pass without any issues. He spreads out 3 documents for Winter, 1 for Sebastian, and 1 for Borak. And yeah, so let's go ahead and fill those out. Now, it won't be completely necessary to know what your birthplace is. We can, like I said before, being completely honest is so important when filling out this documentation. I'm sure everybody down on Waterdeep is completely honest on their documentation as well. And Winter, again, you get kind of a sense that Jack Torber knows how this goes, that not everybody's going to fill this out completely perfect. But go ahead and fill in. Go ahead.
If I accidentally lie, do they take my hands?
Actually, for crimes against the city, let's say that you were caught thieving, you're flogged, you're imprisoned for 10 days, You may have to. It may require you 1 year of hard labor, and the fine is equal to, if not more than, the value of the goods that were stolen. Does that make sense to you, Borak?
Yeah, but like if I lie on this application, like he'd know the word application on the paper.
I mean, technically speaking, that's forgery, but I'm going to vouch for you. So my signature and as emissary towards this, should finalize any qualms about your honesty.
What if I put that I'm property of Borak?
I don't want to own you.
So
I'm a warforged robot.
I'm against slavery.
Indentured servitude is frowned upon within the city of Waterdeep. However,
Steve told you it's not good.
You could probably tell him that he is your servant, paid.
But I don't have to pay you, do I?
People just ask a lot of questions with Warforged, like how long have I been around, what have I seen, yada yada yada.
How long have you been around? Oh, and what's my eye color? I can't see it.
So go ahead and describe your eye color as best as possible, Borak.
It's like gray.
Okay.
It's like a shark's eyes.
I've never actually noticed that before. Never looked into. I'm not going to look into your eyes anymore. So, but yeah, if you
Look into
I don't know.
my
They look
eye.
kind of brown.
they kind of brown.
Why? Because I'm full of shit.
Just Yeah.
So you can go ahead and put down as your place of residence for the time being is going to be under the keep of the halls of justice, just right to the west of the marketplace. There are a couple of different locations that you will be able to stay at. If not, you can also put down the location, well, the residence that I take up when I am there, which is called the Tarm Villa. It is it's basically a home that I stay at that's been set apart for the Lord's Alliance. A family within the community has lent it out for Alliance business, and you'll see several people coming in and out, and but it's a good safe haven for Alliance members.
What place of residence?
And he goes ahead and fills that out for you.
Perfect.
How long has the left-hander been around?
He writes down Tarm Villa. Say that again.
Lathander, how long has he been around?
How long has Lathander been around?
Yeah.
That's the beginning.
As a deity?
Yeah, just like a timeline.
Always.
Okay, because I have like 200-300 years on my age gap thing here.
Lathander, Lathander, your buddy, right?
Yeah, I'm a holy warrior for Lathander.
Right. It is for him in particular. I mean, you lost him a while ago, right? You've been, on that little quest to try and, at least for Karillin's sake. But when you were, can't remember if you were knocked unconscious. Were you knocked unconscious during the battle?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Where?
There's
What?
there's an unknown space of time that you probably don't know how much time has gone by.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that it could be anywhere between 50 and 150 years that you're not aware of.
Okay.
You can go ahead and put me down as the emergency contact. The reason for your entrance is, of course, you are escorting me, an emissary to the Lord's Alliance, Jack Torver. You can use my full name if you'd like to. It is Jaquestri Torver. Thanks to my father.
Jaquestri.
Jaquestri. Jaquuestri. Jaquestri.
Sounds like something you pick up in a brothel.
No.
Or a tournament you won.
It's an old family name. It was belonged to my great grandfather, Jaquestri ChatGPT Torver.
Yeah.
Put me down as your emergency contact. Go ahead and put in as your occupation anything that you have already been able to do from a proficiency perspective. So if you have the ability to work with metals, if you have the ability to work with leatherworking, anything that has to do with an occupation, I would put in there because it solidifies your ability to work within Waterdeep. If, in fact, things change in the near future. Your guild affiliation for right now, you can leave as the Lord Alliance. Employer, your company. If there's anybody with the Lord's Alliance that you know, I would put them down. So,
Like you.
me, for example, Jaquestri, Torver. And I can't remember if you guys would have told Jack about your affiliation with Sildar Hellwinter, the guy that you saved.
Oh, that's true. I don't think we mentioned anything thus far.
Oh, we could tell him.
So as Winter and Sebastian, as you're looking at Jack Torber's documents, and him helping fill out Borax, you notice that he has on his documentation Jalister Silvermane and Sildar Halwinter as written down on his document.
You know Sildar?
Of course, Sildar is one of the most what is the word? One of the Lord's Alliance members with the most integrity.
We know him.
Oh, you've met my good friend, have you? Let me see if I can find his
Well,
card.
we saved him, didn't we?
You saved him?
Sure did. He was in trouble.
Where's his card? I have his card here somewhere. What's it? Gosh dang it, I lost his card.
No.
Right. Yeah, I actually have like a document that has like all of his stats and stuff. But yes, he is a good friend of mine. Has been for years. What's the old man up to?
Oh, it's been a long time.
Isn't he just back at the starting place that we started at?
He's still in Phandalin, and yes,
That's the one.
He's taken over as basically the Lord's Alliance magistrate for the city of Phandalin. Yeah, gosh dang it. I don't know where I left that document, but I had like, oh well. I'll find it later. Yes, he's a friend to everybody. He's friend to the Emerald Enclave. He's friend to Force Grey. He's friend to the Harpers. And of course, he's a member of the Lord's Alliance. I've heard that he's been giving Degalt Neverember a pretty difficult time up there in Neverwinter. For you, Sebastian, the length of an extended stay, that depends on what you guys are thinking. Are you planning to, take a permanent residence with Waterdeep? Is there any other trade that you you are going to decide on doing while you're there? If you do, in fact, become a member of the Lord's Alliance, they're going to ask you to do several different jobs. I don't.
I had a knack for blacksmithing.
Say again.
I had a knack for blacksmithing. I was learning under my master a long time ago.
Go ahead and put that under your occupation and your trade.
All right.
But
I need to save this.
But most importantly is having given yourself to the Lord's Alliance. Captain Windar is going to. Is that you?
Oh,
Captain
like
Wind.
the internet idea.
Oh, did it?
I just sent out my application in there. If Torver looks over at me,
Awesome.
I think I'm funny.
Which chat did you put? Just general?
Yeah, just in general chat.
Perfect. Orc, I like it. Gender, penis, I like it. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and change that to male. I understand. So scar on face, arms, tats. That's fine. You're going to be staying at the Tarm. Nobody, maybe Winter, Sebastian, Jack, Tur. Yeah, that's fine. Captain, Army, they all die.
You spelled it too fast. I tried to get it right, but
Right. No, this is perfectly fine, and he starts to go through and make different adjustments to everything.
yeah, my favorite. Captain Army, they all die, but it no hurt my heart now.
Yep. Let me see. So you're good at. I mean, you're kind of a sellsword right there, Borak.
Yeah.
So
I've been a mercenary for a minute.
Yeah, let's instead of putting you down as captain of an army, which you're a captain of an army?
I was oldest. They have no choice.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna put you down as head of a mercenary group instead of captain of an army.
Okay.
So your employer, let's go ahead and put you down as the Lord Alliance. Staying, we'll put down 6 months for your stay. And make sure you put down your weapons that you carry. That is good. Anything else that we can go over a little bit later. And you see Jack Torver actually kind of giggle as he starts looking through the last part of your documents, as he's like, "Oh, it looks like I got some older documentation. This is supposed to be gold pieces, not silver shards, on the end of this."
Oh.
Let's.
Yeah, I was gonna question that.
I found what I could in the barracks. So.
Well, that's solid. Silver shards. What's this from then? Is that for? Is that Pathfinder?
I think it's like
AD&D.
third.
Oh, 3.
Yeah. You guys back
Nice.
I didn't see you come on.
Yeah, we're back.
Cool. So Borak Vengeance has his documents all in order as Jack
I should have
Torber
asked.
changes the penis gender to male.
I didn't know how to spell Sebastian's name, so I wrote Sebastian.
Sure.
Seabass. Kick his hole, Seabass.
Oh, Seabass. It always makes me think of Dumb and Dumber. Oh, did you have a newerish one? Was mine actually older?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I changed this one to be yeah,
Not orange.
right, right. Not orange, and then I changed the gold piece thing. So all right, so we have Borak. So importantly, Borak, this is your documentation. This is to allow you inside of the city of Waterdeep.
Okay, I know lose it.
As you continue to get jobs, you're going to request from your employer to fill out documentation, give you certification, and you keep this in your possession at all times.
Okay.
All right. For Winter, do you have your documents all written out?
Sure do. And I'll slide them across the table.
Okay. Did you actually fill it out, or
No.
okay?
Winter did. Ollie did not.
Okay. So, shoot, what was Winter's last name? Winter of Bloodrook. She is a changeling. Let's alter that just for your anonymity, and changes changeling to human. Female. Age.
26.
26. Height is 4 feet, so you're just a little bit shorter than me. White skin, white hair. Any distinct markings or tattoos?
I have a tattoo on my arm.
Birthplace, Waterdeep.
Yes.
Place of residence, we can go ahead and put down the Tarm Villa. That's where I will be staying while we're there, but it can be updated maybe at a later time. Reason for entry, again, we can put that down as you are escorting me into the city. I can be the emergency contact as well for you. Any external occupations, anything else that you have the ability to do well?
I mean, I smuggle things, so.
Okay, we don't.
And she's good at killing people.
Transportation.
We really don't want to put that down.
Goods.
Let's go ahead and do yes. Importer, exporter, guild affiliation. We'll go ahead and put the Lord's Alliance. Putting down Sildar, Halwinter, and the Lord's Alliance and myself will be good for that. Extended stay. Extent of stay. I'll just go put down 6 months. Whether you decide to make it permanent residence or not, we'll leave that one for later. And yes, any items in your possession that we need to. So you've got this staff and that staff, and another staff, and that looks good. All right. Those are doing declaration of all your items, and he goes ahead and puts his emissary signature on the bottom of yours and of Borak's, and gives you the whole spiel as well. You know, this document is meant to allow you into the city, and it will allow you to gain more jobs or anything like that, and you can continue to work in the city. And lastly, Sebastian, I mean, did you really want to put yourself down as being employed by somebody, or whether Borak was employed by you?
Yeah, I think it's for the best for now.
All right. So Sebastian Gridlock, we'll just put down you as an automaton of sorts.
Yeah.
He, him, male, age, um,
Family heirloom. Years
yeah.
of years.
Heirloom, a number of years. Height, much taller than me.
It's like I'm pretty big.
With the eye color and the hair color is not completely necessary, but the distinctive marks is things like that. You have your metallic embedded materials on you, which also should be put down as the magic items that you have. Your place of birth. I don't know if we ever I don't know if we ever decided on a place of birth.
Yeah. That was made by the elves.
Yeah. So, your creator was Silvery Moon.
I believe so.
It's not known whether or not he made you inside of the city, but we can put that down. That's at least believable because the Open Lord herself is from Silvery Moon. Reason is yes, once again to bring me to the city. I will be your emergency contact. Are there any other? Yeah, so you know how to smith, correct?
Yes.
Is that a proficiency? Yes, it is. Okay, so at least that gives us something to put down there for your trade. The guild affiliation will be the Lords of Alliance, and yes, you can put down Sildar as well. And of course, it goes down through the rest of yours. So you got your boots of striding, your sickle of divine protection, your gauntlets of ogre power, Lightbringer as well. And he goes ahead and signs the very bottom of it. By this time, the human and the halfling waitresses have passed by, asking, is there anything else that we can get for you? Do you want some food? Do you want something to drink?
I'll take something to drink.
So the human. So my name is Elle. Yeah. What was it that you were looking for? And this is the woman that has like the sun-kissed freckles and rosier cheeks.
Do you have any ale that's like got a fruity twist to it?
All right. So I have
Like apple ale.
So I've got spice mulled cider that's actually steeped in cinnamon sticks, cloves, orange peels, and it's just served in like this nice clay cups. We also have black barley ale. There's a goat milk and honey mead. Any one of those tickle your fancy?
Yeah, I'll take a mulled cider.
Okay. So spice mulled cider. I've got flatbreads. I've got goat cheese rolls. I've got meat pies. I've got spice root stew. Anything else for you?
Let's do some goat cheese rolls.
All right. So after a few seconds, actually takes about 10 minutes. Well, you get your drinks within a couple of minutes, and then the food comes about 10 minutes later. This time it's the short little Thistle Underwood is her name, as she sets out everything relatively quickly. Does a quick bow, which isn't even really noticed because she's so short anyway. All right, so
thank you.
We got all three of those documents signed. Let me actually let me get one of those barley ales as Elle heads off to go get another one. So
I would like another as well.
What did you say, Sebastian?
Sorry.
I said I'm an idiot. I had Xander's sheet pulled up. My passive insight is 16.
Okay. You with your passive insight of 16, you noticed that Marin has the same kind of like, oh hey Jack, how you doing? As Captain Windar, which is like, I'll talk to you, but don't let the door hit you on the way out, kind of behavior.
Okay.
You green sir, what was it that you wanted again?
Another ale.
Okay, and the black barley.
Maybe
That's
two.
We've
Black
also
barley.
we've also got the Stone Warden Deep Amber.
Bring one of each.
Okay.
His mom's a Stone Warden Devamper.
Deep Amber. All right.
Hey-yo.
So your spice mold cider comes out in this nice little clay cup, and it's powerful, it's potent, it's delicious. Borak, yours comes out both in little steins. You drink them up. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Did
Straight
you
wisdom
drink too
check.
much again?
Straight wisdom check.
Same thing.
What did you say, Winter?
I was just saying, is he gonna drink too much again?
Oh, absolutely. 4.
You got a 4. They taste exactly the same to you. You're like, oh, this one has notes of rye, but so does this. Who cares? And then you just keep drinking.
Yeah. I'm like, double fist.
Speaking of drinks, Mike, have you tried the new Voltage with raspberry?
Voltage has always been raspberry.
No. Voltage raspberry.
No
Wait, like-
blue with it.
Like this. No blue with it? It's just red?
Hold on, let me turn my camera.
Well, it's blue, but it's just raspberry. It's not blue raspberry.
That's weird.
beer.
I don't understand the difference.
We're squirreling.
Mountain Dew. Oh, that's not new Voltage, is it? Unless it just says at the bottom. But
The box is blue and purple now.
yeah,
They
they've
just
rebranded.
Oh,
That's all they've done. I don't think it's a different flavor.
That's what I told him.
Yeah,
tasted
they've
a
just
little bit.
rebranded all their Mountain Dew products to have like almost a throwback. But yeah, Voltage has always been blue raspberry. IDK my BFF Jill.
All right.
Regardless,
David, I don't know why.
when they
Anyway.
put cans back on sale,
Squirrel.
I'll have to. Yeah, okay, we're done.
Squirrel.
Another Jones back.
Enjoying your ale and your food here at the Stew Pot and Ladle. Well, this isn't an inn, by the way, and he's now about 2 deep.
This is not an inn.
Nope, this is just a tavern. We're gonna have to stay at the barracks.
Damn.
But that will mean it will be much easier for us to get Sebastian, I don't know what they call it, ordained. Who knows? Tomorrow morning, and then we can set off. We've still got about 3 more days until we get back down to Waterdeep.
Do I like to take care of my axes. So do I have to uncover my axe in the barracks?
No. It's
Okay.
called barracks.
Okay.
But you, my green friend, are one hilarious individual.
Okay.
Hopefully, I get to spend more time with you when we're down in Waterdeep.
Can we fight somewhere here? Or are we gonna leave soon?
Yeah, there's
Or can I fight because we will leave soon?
there is probably somewhere inside of the barracks if you wanted to fight, and you know how dwarves are. Dwarves are always willing to put up a fight. You do see around you about 10 or 12 different dwarves all 3 sheets to the wind, even though that means that they're only 1 sheet, and well into their 2-3 platters of boar venison.
Lovely. Maybe they could stack 3 on 1,
Maybe.
and then they might stand a chance.
Let me go ahead and see if Jack is going to settle from his cuts. Nope, he keeps it down. He's doing okay. So we've been at this for about 5 days now. You guys have been really good, even though we lost 2 at the very first. And you can kind of tell that Jack is not holding his liquor all that well. So
I'm gonna walk up to Jack, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him. Just like, hang in there.
Thank you, Tin Man. Actually, so the people that we're going to be dealing with when we get down there, you're going to have the Harpers, you're going to have the Order of the Gauntlet, you're going to have the Emerald Enclave, and now we got to deal with the Zentarum and Bregandarthy. I don't know how much you know about all these groups, but some of them like each other and some of them don't. Winter, you have like the most insight when it comes to who the Zentarum are and what they've been doing over the last little while. The only thing is that they never really crossed a line into what the Xanathar Guild does. The Xanathars are the murderers and the enslavers. They're the ones that, like, if you get into that gang, the way that you're jumped into that gang is that you enslave somebody or you murder somebody for entrance into that guild. Go ahead and give me a history check. Eight.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Yeah, that's about all that you. That's about all that you remember when it comes to like the symbiosis of all these organizations. But so the Harpers are like good people, right? But they're like they like government, and they have good spies. And then like Jack kind of like looks around.
We did take a long rest last time we got off, right?
Yeah, you did. Well, you took a long rest, but then you got into a fight, and then you guys got to Thornhold. You haven't
Because
taken
it's late right now, right?
Yeah,
It's not morning.
It's not morning yet. No, this is
Okay.
this is the night of after you guys left. Like it's one full day to get from the Carnath house to Thornhold. So you guys talked with the captain just about an hour ago. So like the Harpers are good as their spice, and they're good, and they look for progress, and so they're good people. But you don't know who they are. They could be like anybody, Like you could be one. And he points at Borak. And
What?
you could be one. Yeah, even though your lesser restoration, worked, he's still a halfling, and he still doesn't hold his liquor very well. The Order of the Gauntlet, holy cow, those guys are unstable. But man, do they fight really well. The Emerald,
Gotta be a fight.
yeah, but you have to be like good, Borak. Like, you can't kill people because you want to kill them. If you want to be a gauntlet, Order of the Gauntlet guy, like they get mad. Do you guys know the Emerald Enclave? They're tree huggers. Like they're a good resource. Don't get me wrong, but like they're full on tree hugger. Anyway, and then the Zentarum, as Winter already knows, they're shady, but so is the Lord's Alliance a little bit. It's to money, and he raises his glass as he says to money.
Oh, money.
Because like you're just trying to like make it so that all of the places can like have good relations with each other when it comes to trading. You know, that's what the Lord Alliance is for. Anyway, by now, you know, the girls come by at least one or two more times. Anybody else getting anything?
I don't know if I've ordered any food yet, but if I haven't, I point at what the dwarves are eating. Go, I need 3 plates of that.
All right, so those are the hunter's
Got a
pie.
full cup.
Those are the hunter's pies. So it's got minced boar, wild mushrooms, onions, a deep rye crust. It's really, really good. Also, get you some goat cheese rolls, and then that one is flatbread.
Delicious.
And about 10
Sounds
minutes
good.
later, they bring them out. The flatbread is like topped with roasted pumpkin seeds and crushed seeds, and you kind of look at it like, you know, like the dwarves in The Hobbit. Where's the meat?
Just
The meat pies, though, they are exactly what they say they are. And the barrel of oil that's sitting next to you, there's a hint of this, of like there's a similar smell from the two. Like the boar is boar and the fat was put into that barrel.
If Sebastian doesn't block me by any means, I will take a piece of my venison meat pie and dip it into the fat a little bit and
Go for it.
just reach over and go, can I have a little bit of that?
Yeah.
So if you go to fight, you could probably fight some of these dwarves. We probably want to do it back at what you called the barracks. It's the barracks. It's where you sleep. So it's where these guys sleep. Let's just put it that way. It's just over here to the west. It's called the barracks. Anyway,
Okay.
so we got all of our documentation good. You guys ready to go to take sleep?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm good. Anyway, yeah. Want to fight if I can, but if not, then, you know.
I'll let you punch up on me if you want. You try. I need some of these dents knocked back in.
why are they denting out?
No, they went dented in. You'd have to go inside. Maybe if you get, maybe I can go get a plunger's helper and you can just whoop and like
I could help pull some of those out. If you got something to suck on it.
All right. As you guys walk outside, Jack Torber goes left and he goes right. He's walking down this path a little erratically. He actually can't really hold his dexterity all that well. You guys pass by the Temple of Tyr. You guys pass by.
Overall,
Good.
I'll put you on my shoulders if you want. Just pull my ears if I need to turn.
All right. You pop him up onto your shoulder and he's doing a little bit better. Yeah. Thanks again, guys, for like taking me down to water. I haven't been home in quite some time. You guys passed by the Lord Alliance building, and this is the one that you had gone in before. 3-tiered with dark block granites and limestone trim. It's really nice looking, but you don't care right about now. And then that heads to the sleeping barracks. It's a two-story building as you guys come up towards it. Made of dark gray granite blocks and narrow slit windows. You guys open up these two thick oak double doors, reinforced with iron bands along the barracks. There are two guards posted there, and as you guys open up, they look over, they notice Jack, and they put their axes down and give him a little nod. As you enter, there's a main hallway that stretches out to the left and to the right, and then they turn, going back into the barracks. This is the main hallway. There are iron sconces that are flickering torches on the ends of them. And as you walked into this borak, you smell the sweet scent of shoot, what was the seed oil? Anyway, of like a seed oil that you use to like polish your, the wood on your axe.
Linseed?
Yeah, linseed oil. There you go. But there's also the smell of old sweat, and there's straw bedding, that straw smell fills the air. And off to your left and off to your right, there's two different entrances that go back into what you can hear is an occasional like that sounds coming out of that room. As you gaze in, you see about 5 or 10 different individuals up against mannequin posts as they are practicing their swordsmanship or their axemanship or whatever it might be. Off in the distant corner, you see somebody shooting a bow and arrow or something like that. And there is a little area that has been roped off for who knows what. All along the outside edges, as you go off to your left and off to your right, all along the outside edges, there are just bunk beds, left and right, it's the hallways are just the bedrooms, but there are areas for both men and both women to go into, just off of the sparring area, where they can wash up and get a bath or whatever it might be. And then it turns around to the back with what is that? Oh yeah, that goes to the mess area and to the armory room. The upper floor you haven't gone up to yet, but you do see stairs in the front of this building that go upstairs. So what would you guys like to do?
We maybe should get Torver to bed.
Yeah.
A little bit of drool dribbling down my neck.
He can sleep it off.
Just go in the hallway, I guess.
So after you go off to the left, and the first bunk that's there, it's available. Jack Dover sits down in it, and he falls right asleep. He's gone.
Epic.
Can we throw him in the ladies' side?
Sure.
So you guys pick him up and take him onto the other side?
Well, there's not really a ladies' side for bunks, right?
Nope.
Just yeah.
I'm kidding. It didn't seem like there was. It was a joke, okay, Sebastian.
You see a couple of people, like 2, 3, walk by you as they're on their way to the restrooms or to like freshen up or whatever. But yeah, sweaty, all just worn out, out of breath from whatever activity they're doing in the center.
I want to go blow off some steam. At the least, go hit some of those dummies, and then maybe I could unload with some fists against real dummies.
So as you walk into that area,
Either of you two in? Sorry.
it's a rectangular open atrium. So stretching both stories, and off to your left and off to your right, it looks like a basketball court, an old school basketball court. That's where the bleachers kind of are. But as you enter into this area, yeah, just lining the walls, there's different pikes, there's different spears, there are different swords and stuff like that. And they're the sparring type. There are lots of nicks, lots of dents, lots of what are they called? Notches in the side of these. They're just there specifically to just bang the little crap out of. Bordered by a thick rope. There are 4 different posts on it's the south end, so it's the end that you guys just came into, but around the corners, right? There is an area that's roped off, and you see a couple of different utensils to bludgeon instead of do actual physical damage to anybody with cuts or with anything like that. Straw mats with burlap trading dummies are lining both sides, and then once again, like I said before, weapon racks are all over the place with padded shields, staves, axes. Yeah, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna probably go right up to the weapon racks and just start inspecting it. My go-to is usually like a great sword or something, but maybe I want to try something a little bit different. So I'm gonna go for dual wield, like long swords or short swords or something like that.
Okay.
Definitely the bigger the better.
Yeah,
or axes, maybe axes.
Yeah, you can find both. Just 2 regular hand axes. Go ahead and give me a quick. Let's say. You're a little bit more vicious. Let's go ahead and do survival.
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, nice.
21.
All right. So, as you're going up and down looking for the best ones, you're like, yeah, this one's got a better edge. This one is much more sharp and better balanced. The 2 that you pick out are probably the most ideal ones on the rack.
Awesome.
What do you want to do?
Just gonna add one to my inventory in case I need to roll anything, but I will definitely put them back. I'm gonna go up to the nearest, I guess, training dummy, for lack of a better phrase, and if there's nobody at it, whatever one's available, I'll go up and just kind of start practicing a little bit. Maybe charge right in there and with both.
You see, 3 different dwarves that are just kind of eyeballing you as you go up and select these weapons, and they kind of give you a look of, he knows what he's doing, kind of thing. Go ahead and give me attack roll.
Okay. Technically, my greatsword is cursed, and so I think I have to. Oh wait, no.
Not in that way, no.
Not this way, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
This is just...
Unwilling to part with it while attuned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls made with weapons other than this one.
That is correct.
So
yeah, let's see what it does.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 25. 21.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So first one is just a 7.
Yep.
And I have not raged.
Yeah, a good, nice thud. It gets stuck. It gets stuck in there, but you pull it out. No problem. It's just fine. You want to hit it? Hit it again.
Okay. Next one. Oh, that might be a 12. Yes, a 12.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's a 7 again.
Okay, so that one kind of nicks off the top of it. It doesn't really embed in it, but a little slice of something just comes out partially. It was an okay hit, but wasn't perfect.
Awesome. And yeah, if these other 2 want to do anything, that's totally great. I'd probably just sit there for a little bit, maybe see if people are maybe wanting to spar or anything like that. And if they want to spar, totally down. And if not, then I'll go and line up and do whatever I need to do to like sign up for something like that.
You guys want to do it? Yeah, Winter. Sebastian.
Sebastian's just going to go to his bed and continue oiling himself as he goes into sentry mode.
I'm just gonna people watch.
All right. So after a few minutes of you laying into this thing, go ahead and give me a 1 performance check at advantage.
Okay. First one's 11. So 11.
11.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, you hear from the back. You really don't know what you're doing, do you?
Kind of sideways glance a little bit at where it came from.
In the back corner, you see this just kind of tuckered out older dwarf just sitting in the corner, wrapping his hands with some kind of tape or with some kind of bandages or something like that. It's like something's holding you back, man.
You're not wrong. Usually I prefer to use this.
And point to my sword on my back.
But I don't want to cut clean through one of these things.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see it. He stands up and starts walking across the room and just like puts his arm up on one of the posts right next to the sparring ring.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll back up a little bit, take both hand axes and kind of throw them at the dummy.
Okay.
If you want me to roll for those.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, rip. Okay. 15 so 15 for the first one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, and a nat 1 for the second.
Okay, so the first one you throw and it hits the dummy, but it falls to the ground, and the other one completely and utterly misses. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Is that I throw that second one? I'll just be like,
oh, so much for intimidation.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no.
As you throw the other one,
10 max.
It hits the wall and then flings back at you, and you don't have enough time, and it just skins the top left of your shoulder as it just went right through you.
Oh, well, that looked cooler in my head.
What's holding you back? What'd you say?
Do you want some of this hot oil there, Borak?
Give him the grease.
Maybe later. I've got some steam to blow off, I guess.
And yeah, I reach back, pull out the great sword, and I'm like, this one just feels right in my hands. I don't like anything else. And then I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
So I'll mark off that. Well, let me make sure I actually have a rage I can use. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna rage, run right up, and come right down. If it's like a humanoid type dummy, shoulder to waist.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Gonna get that unequipped. 17.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
And damage should be 15.
15 points of damage plus 2, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, plus 2, so 17.
So 17 points of damage. Halfway, it embeds itself halfway. Like these are sturdy posts. They're meant to take some beating, but you embed that sword halfway into it. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Okay.
You can use it at advantage since you're raging.
Okay. That's a 21.
21.
Or 21.
21. You yank it out. You're able to actually get it out of the wood. Yes, I feel a little bit empowered there. You hear from the back. Yeah, it looks good, but something's holding you back. What is it?
I look around a little bit.
But nobody's holding me back.
Nah, you're smarter than that, man.
I don't know. I'm old. I know I don't look it.
Where does that sword
Something
come from?
about bread. Oh, this one. I made it. Out of my old mentor's hilt.
I think I made this one.
Yep.
Pretty sure I made this one.
Looks like it was forged back together, right?
Yeah. It was broken. And after being sick of using somebody else's weapon, I decided to make my own. Move on.
What made you do it?
Rage, mostly.
Ah, rage. Rage for what? Rage for vengeance?
Yeah, I think so.
What are you trying
Or
to
the lack of it.
What are you trying to avenge?
Oh, many things, I suppose.
Like he'd know that, but whatever.
A lot of things. I let a lot of people down. It used to haunt me. I used to want to kill every orc I came across. But then I met some good ones. And that rage doesn't come as easy as it used to.
Where are you headed from here?
Oh, Borak.
Right.
Huh?
Where are you headed from here?
Oh, heading down to Waterdeep. Hoping I can find something there to get some of that spark back.
What do you believe in?
What did you say? The first part cut out. My bad.
What do you believe in?
I believe in strength. And I believe in hard work. And I believe sometimes you're always going to get pushed down. But it's you that's got to decide to get back up.
That sounds like some good advice. And then all of a sudden, he charges at you and throws a punch.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
That'll. Oh wait, let me make sure I don't have that. Okay, I don't have Shield of Faith on. Hang on just a second. Okay, yeah, I do have Bracers of Defense. 18 is my AC.
Okay. And
Have to double check.
he goes in for one haymaker, and he goes up for another one as an uppercut comes in. 21 to hit.
That one hits.
Okay. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're still raging, so that's reduced.
Okay, I was just gonna say, if I feel like we talked long enough, it may have almost fallen off.
Right.
But
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
okay. Oh, it rolled off a 15 to a 5, so 5.
All right. So as you go into, what are you doing next?
Yeah. So he charges at me and he lands. You said a haymaker, right?
Yeah.
Second hit, just
Yeah.
or the uppercut. I mean, and so as he uppercuts, I spit a little bit of blood out of my mouth, and I go, "This is maybe what I've been looking for." And I will keep. I'll sheath orc blood, and then run right up and crack my knuckles and just try and pop him really fast in the face with a punch.
All right, go ahead and do the attack. We got to do it with the disadvantage because all of a sudden,
Okay.
like your muscles just tighten up a little bit. But if you want to reckless, you can do that as well. So
That'll be a 9 to hit.
9 to hit, that misses.
Arm 2. Okay. And then I'll go in for a second one. This time, though, following up the punch, I'm going to bring up my knee and try and get him in the waist.
Okay.
Still with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, now
All right.
1.
As you lift up that knee, just like something just pulls it back, like a muscle spasm or something like that, and you just can't get it off.
Dang. I think I wrote on my app I'm 60, but my character sheet says I'm 50. Probably tracks, but anyway, that's probably it.
All right. He looks.
Oh.
He looks at you and he's like, "You meant to do this," and he goes in for the same attack. He nat 20s.
Ah, yes.
You take low roll 1, 2. You take 6 points of damage, reduced to 3,
All right.
and then he goes in for one more uppercut. 23 to hit,
That'll hit for sure.
and you take 9 points of damage, reduced to 4.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna like kind of sit back on my leg a little bit, just bend my front right knee, and just kind of like massage my left leg, and then I'm gonna immediately charge in and try and elbow, and then follow through with another punch.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this reckless,
Okay.
and I'm going to also frenzy. So
Okay.
I'm going to go in with the elbow, followed by the fist, and then I'm going to follow that up with a quick little, if it's a bonus action, probably just a quick jab to the face.
Okay.
So I'll do 3. Disadvantage still?
No.
Okay.
All right.
So 25 for the elbow,
That will hit.
and that's just 5 damage,
Okay.
bludgeoning. Unless you do want me to roll. I'm totally down to roll too.
Oh, go ahead and roll. Yeah.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
So it's
Unarmed.
it's unarmed. Yeah.
Yeah, so my unarmed damage
Oh, yeah.
is just 5.
It is
I don't
just
think
5.
I
That's-
have a roll with it.
That's right. It is just
Okay.
5. Okay.
But yeah, if we want to make rolls on it, I'm totally down too as
Now
well.
he's monk,
Like,
so that's why he gets rolls.
Oh, okay, that's why he rolls. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, 5 on the elbow, plus 2 for raging.
Okay.
So 7, and then second one with the left arm follow through. That is a 21 to hit,
That does hit.
and then another 7.
Okay.
And then yeah, the quick jab, dirty 20,
Yes, it does hit.
and so another 7.
All right, you go in for 3 more. Boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them land. They don't have the same effect that you were kind of hoping that they would, but
Ooh.
but it was.
Yeah,
I mean, it was okay. All right. All right. Now that you've done those 2 little attacks, you see him just do a 360, and the foot comes right up towards your face, which is actually a pretty impressive feat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
He's a dwarf, yeah.
yeah. 20,
Nice.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 9 points.
He
of
gets
damage.
advantage too,
Oh, that's
because
right.
I'm frenzied.
That's right.
I think,
Nice.
or I went reckless.
9 points of damage, and the next one, the 3 and a 4. Ouch. That was pretty darn low.
Dang. Can I just like kind of reach up, grab it, and then like kind of, if it's a kick, grab it and just like throw it down. Not try and throw him off balance or anything, but just like how I block it.
Go ahead and describe to me how you did that.
Okay. If it's a kick coming around, after he hits me really hard with the first one, I just reach my arm out, feel his leg as it's coming up, and then I just kind of push it away, almost like Kung Fu Panda, like moving it along, but not as fluid, I guess.
Yeah, the fluidity. Yeah, you just take out the fluidity of that last little action.
Yeah.
All right. So that
my go?
is
Or
yeah
does he have more?
that is it for him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go in reckless again, which is probably a good thing.
Go ahead.
So, sick. Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
So, nat 20. I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna like fake haymaker and bring my elbow in instead.
Okay.
So 7 points. And since the crit, just double, I'm guessing, to 10.
Yeah, it is. It does.
There's no
double,
dice.
It doubles to 10, and then add 2. Yes.
Okay, so 12.
12 points. Okay.
And then my second, let me double check. Reckless is just once or each attack?
Each.
I can never remember. Okay. When you make your first attack, giving you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength this turn. Okay, so it is all or nothing. So after I come in with the elbow, now I'm gonna do running out of fighting moves. Then I think for the last two, hang on, gotta check frenzy again just to make sure while I'm raging. Okay. Then I'm just gonna do a quick, almost like pop, but not as fluid as a monk would.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Let's see. Okay, so first roll with that one was a 24. Second is a 9. So 24 to hit.
That does it.
7 damage on that one. And then my bonus action attack is 21 with another 7 points.
Okay. He is still stalwart. However, you are seeing a bit of wear on him right about now.
All right, and as I do those last final hits, I'm like, this feels good.
It's going to go in one more time on you. All right, 2 12s, so 17 to hit.
Just misses.
And 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, as he does a flying kick into your face, you kind of deflect that a little bit. You take 4 points of damage, down by 2.
Okay. Awesome. And then I'm trying to decide if I try and grapple or something. You said he's looking pretty worse for wear or anything. Has he said anything else to me during this other than just banter back and forth?
And just banter back and forth.
Okay. Cool. You know what? I will just go in for my 3 attacks. Then this time I will not do it. I won't do recklessly.
Okay.
So first one 10, second one 22,
22 hits.
third one 25.
That does hit.
So yeah, first one, I think I'll go in for a kick of my own, and then that one misses. Then my second one, I'll just go back to fists and kind of bring him up and just boom, boom. And then yeah, that'll be 12 total damage. How close is my rage to ending at this point?
How close is the rage? I mean, yeah, like
this has been 3 rounds.
Yep.
plus I did my other attack. And then there was the talking in between. Do you think it would be falling off about now? Or...
Not yet, no.
Okay.
As you finish that last little flurry, you speak of strength as he like throws, as you're in between throwing everything and blocking everything and shoot, what's the word? Deflecting, all these different blows. You speak of strength that comes from that vengeance and that rage. Do you believe that strength is in stature? Do you believe that strength is in muscle? Where do you believe that strength comes from?
Hang on, I'm going to write that down. Is he stopped and asking me now, or is he coming at me still?
That's kind of some of the stuff that he said, and that was during his attack, his last attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He only hit me the one time.
Yeah. How do you respond to that?
Ooh. I believe strength comes from the spirit, and all my rage has come from there. Something like that. Not really good at this improv stuff, I guess. Go ahead.
So one last thing that he tries to attempt on you is as you he reaches out to grab your arm and tries to flip and throw you. So give me an athletics check.
All right.
Of course, you're raging. You can use it.
Raging, so advantage. 24.
24 and 24. So as he goes to throw you over, you both are at a stalemate. But he goes in just with a backhand elbow. Not bad. 17 to hit.
Just misses.
That one just misses. As he goes in for the elbow, it just barely goes past you, and he is now with his back towards you.
All right. With his back towards me, I'm going to try and reach over in front of him and kind of go from shoulder to waist and then try and flip him myself. Okay. And as I do that, say, looks like strength does come from stature.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me your athletics.
Athletics, okay. Oh, no. Good thing I've got it with advantage.
Oh!
That's a 10, but it's not a nat 1.
He got 20.
Oh, gosh. So probably similar thing, but
yes,
I bet...
Similar thing.
And fall back.
He's just way too heavy, and that actually kind of like puts you off of your balance.
It's almost like Incredibles. I reach in and go, oh, my back! Oh.
As he goes in for his last attempt, he brings in his hands. Get some rest. Your soul is headed in the right direction. Just make sure
you know that from fighting me.
Just make sure that the vengeance doesn't overtake what it is that you're looking for. You see him head out of the room. He grabs a towel and walks out of the room.
I'll make sure I have all my stuff. Pick up those hand axes that I totally failed embedding in the stupid dummy, and then go and set them back where I got them from.
All right. You put them up. No problem. You're kind of a little
Dang it.
Like you got a big old huge bloody shoulder,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
other than that,
Yeah, I'm just below half my health at this point, so yeah, I'm looking a lot worse for wear. But yeah, I'll go in and clean up, kind of wipe off all my scratches and everything. Maybe just pat my bruises on my face,
all right.
and my sides, nurse that a little bit, and think to myself, maybe something like that would be good to replace some of this rage, some of this vengeance. Soul.
Some of this vengeance.
Yeah. What do you have to be to multi-class as a monk?
That's a good question. All right,
I
everybody
feel
else
like
go
most
to
everything's 13, but yeah,
Every-
I'll turn in. Thanks.
everybody else go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, Witcher goes to sleep. Sebastian, you go to sleep. All right, yes. Borak. After a little while of cleaning up and everything like that, yeah, the smell of just the environment that you're around is a little bit intoxicating, even more so than the 2, 5, 10 ales that you just had over down at the stew pot and ladle. You're kind of feel good about yourself, but there is that little nagging feeling in the back of your head, like as you unsheath your baby, like what's the dependence? And then you're like, what's dependence? I don't even know what dependence is. But like, why do I always have to like use this? Why can't I use something else? But you clean up, unless you don't want to get cleaned up. You can just be a sweaty half orc.
At the very least, clean the wounds, especially the bloody ones. It's not my bed, so
Right.
Maybe I will take a little bit better care of it.
All right, Sebastian, you get the oil all over your body. It is a little bit thicker of a substance, but it does make the sheen, and it does keep that, rusting at bay, doing what it's supposed to be doing. You guys all turn in. Borak, Sebastian,
Yeah.
go ahead and take your long rest. Winter. As you're asleep, you start to think about the documentation that you had just been filling out and all of the different things that you had to put down on that piece of paper. You start remembering, like, as Jack Torver was talking about villas, you start to think of all those different winding roads that you used to go up and down as a little kid. All the sewer systems that you used to have to delve through with whatever it was that your parents had told you to do when you were a kid. And remembering that you kind of rebelled against that you didn't like it all the time because you knew it was hurting somebody in the long run. And as you start to drift off to sleep, there's this flash of green light that kind of envelops you. And you look kind of the same as your eyes start to open. You still have like this wispy, willowy white hair. But you're walking down the old high road where you had traveled many a time when you were a little kid. You go by the market, this big, huge marketplace in the center of Waterdeep. And you see 3 giant spires, buildings about 5, 6 stories high, especially with that spires just rising up over all of these different villas and different temples. You remember wanting to go inside of those buildings when you were a kid, but that's not what you're thinking at this point. your ideas are not your own. You start to head down the Trader's Way as you're headed towards one tower in particular. You come upon this big 5-story library. You look around. There's different guards, and you've seen guards like this before. It looks like the Lord's Alliance. You straighten up your outfit, and you walk into the building. And suddenly, you wake up. And you're in the barracks, with Borak snoring next to you. Or at least down the hall. What do you want to do?
I want to write it down, like, so I can remember it.
Pull out your journal and you start to jot down things. And there's, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Five.
As you start to write things down, you can't remember them. They're not memories of your own. You can't remember what they were. You remember that you dreamt something, but you can't remember what it was that you dreamt. You remember the feeling. You remember the feeling of going down the road. Like, I've been here before. This is Waterdeep. But your intention, where you were headed, you can't remember any of that. As you try to move the pencil, it doesn't come down with anything.
Who do you think you are, boy?
Dang it. I guess I'll lay back down and try to go back to sleep if it's still nighttime.
It is still night outside. So yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and take your long rest. As you guys wake up the next morning, again, you're roused with the sounds of just some bludgeoning objects. Just noises like that coming from the other room. The noises are very.
This guy's crazy.
1 second.
Strategy. No, I have not. No, I have not. I've never watched this. Yeah, you're actually going to hit me with that.
All right, can you guys hear me okay?
You're going to hit me with that time I was
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys rouse in the morning to the different sounds of the thudding and the whacking, sounds that Borak, you had just barely heard, hours before, as you had gone into the sparring ring with this, burly Dwarven man. As you guys wake up and start getting roused, Jack Torber is already away from his cot and is not there. So what would you like to do?
What's her name? No.
Good question.
They kicking you over and over again. Stupid
So
one
we
that
could gather
kicks you
down
over
and figure out what to do.
Yep.
Wake up, kind of roll over, massage all my sore spots. Look between these two.
All right, you start to massage yourself, and you're like, that's good. But yeah, you feel a little bit better tightness from all of your in all of your muscles from having stretched them a little bit better than you had with any of the drakes or the kobolds.
But yeah, I look back and forth between Sebastian and Winter. Go, I'll follow your lead.
Yes, master.
Don't like that.
What would you have me do this morning?
Taking all that red.
As I'm running through the laundry list of things I'd like to try and ask you to do, I'll just go, you tell me.
Good. You guys are up as you see Jack Torver come around the corner. So we have a meeting before we head out this morning with Captain. Shoot, I forget his name. Captain Windar. So before we head out, Sebastian, he wanted to meet with you.
Yes.
It's just this way. And as you guys walk out that way, back to the front, towards the south, you're at the front of the barracks, but you guys start heading up stairs. As you start going up the stairs, you reach the very top, and these are different private rooms. There is a balcony overlooking the training area, as I described earlier, but they're off to the left-hand side and off to the right-hand side, where below you are cots and places to sleep. These ones are more administrative offices. And as you walk into the first one, the bigger room, you see two dwarves. You see one squat, strong, like I've described before, and this is Captain Windar. And next to him is a burly, a couple of bruises upside the head, and on his shoulder you see this darker mountain dwarf. So Dernick and Captain Windar wanted to go through the process of inducting Sebastian in as a Lord Alliance member. Since it has been delegated to Jack Torver to procure his documentation, we would like to begin the proceedings. Sebastian, if you will. And they gesture to you to come forward.
I'll walk forward, lower my shield.
Captain Windar stands up. First and foremost, we are going to bestow upon you a job and a title. As Jack Torver has already probably described to you, the environment in which you're going into could be deadly. Your devotion to the Lord's Alliance begins or starts as such. Number one, first and foremost, your loyalty is to the people and the community on your watch. Loyalty to the Alliance comes second. Secondly, as a member of the Watch, it is to ensure the survival of our civilization. Third, the protection of all lawful and good trade. And fourth, to provide garrison for all those who seek fair trade and their trade routes. Sebastian Gridlock, please kneel.
Wait, can I have it?
So as you kneel, you stand here today, not just as a warrior, but as a soul who has provided his worth beyond the steel he carries. You have shown courage where others falter, mercy for those others who rage, mercy where others rage, and wisdom where others doubt. He moves his sword now as he pulls it out and places it on your shoulder. By authority vested to me by the Lord Alliance, and by the honor of Thornhold and all its shields before me, we name you an Alliance member. You shall defend her lands, her people, and her laws with strength and within your heart. Let no corruption sway you, and no fear break you. He moves it to the other shoulder. Now rise. Sebastian, you are a string blade to the Lord Alliance. May your shield stand strong and your blade strike true for the safety and unity of these realms. You can please rise. You can rise.
I'll stand up and like correct my posture.
My friend, one of my buddies sent me a post.
Does not.
Alkaroon and Momo posing.
Jack Torber has been a huge thorn in our side, especially here in Thornhold.
They always got her posed so like wrong. Like, come on.
We don't see eye to eye on many things, but whatever it is that he saw in you and your group.
Provocative.
But what is it that you call yourselves again?
I can't remember. Do we have a name?
The
questionable
honorable mentions.
honorable mentions?
Mentions.
Honorable mention. Whatever it is that he sees in you, or whatever it is that you see in Jack.
He's showing him how to make a
I like it.
a series about sexualizing
As a string blade, this position
kiss.
within the faction of the Lord Alliance is much higher than those in the ranks. Most notably, guards are just known as the Watch. Above them are cloaks. Next to them are red knives. And finally, or at least in your instance, there are string blades. String blades are given the most delicate of tasks and missions, and secrecy is paramount to your success.
Multi-stage rocket.
First off, we ask you to initially continue on with the primary quest that you're on, which is to have Jack Torval return to Waterdeep. Upon your completion of said task, you are then to find, whether he be at the Halls of Justice or the Yawning Portal, a man named Jalister Silverbane. You'll be able to find him somewhere in the city.
Enough of them.
Just know that each representative of the Lord's Alliance
I hit it right on the marker, didn't I?
Carries a weight with them to ensure the prosperity of the civilization of which they live. We are lucky. The Open Lord of Waterdeep, Laurel Silverhand, is a Lord's Alliance member. Unfortunately, over the last several years, we've had run-ins with individuals like DeGalt Neverember, who has tried to take over the Lord's Alliance. It's actually kind of divided us as a group. Of course, this isn't your task, but it is good to understand and to know.
Probably a little bit bigger than Tsunade's.
There may come a time in the near future where any masked lord within the societies of Waterdeep divulge their true identity. Divulging the identity of a masked lord will result in banishment or banishment to the Rebel's End or death. So know that as a string blade, if anybody, whether it be a magistrate of the Lord's Alliance or a masked member of the Harpers, of the Order of the Gauntlet, of the Emerald Enclave of Force Grey, if anybody divulges their position as masked lord, that information is to be kept secret, even from us.
She keeps blabbering onto herself, and she goes, suicide!
So, with that in mind, all of your affairs are in order. All your documentation is hopefully by your side. I know that Jack wanted to get headed out and try to get to Waterdeep as soon as possible. You still have a 3 days journey. And just know that, I like your willingness to join the group so readily when we first met, especially after knowing how much I distaste the disdain that I have for Jack in certain aspects of our society. Anyway,
I'll lean over to Winter and just be like, do we know why they hate Jack? Other than the usual stuff.
I don't know.
I'll nod and then I'll like smack my shield and turn and walk away.
Both.
Other than he's part of the Lord's Alliance, right?
That is correct. Both Durnick and Captain Windar both do the same thing as they smack their chests. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You do get this badge, and he hands you over. Shoot, what is it? Let me find it. Don't I have it? I swear I do. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one that's on the thing. I'll send it to you. Looks like that. He hands you over a insignia that looks like that. That can be adhered to, any type of vestment. So it has to be like a linen or fabric or something like that.
Okay.
Once again, if you're ever headed back to Leland or back up to Phandalin, just don't shoot. Must be 11 o'clock. Don't hesitate to stop by and say hello. You're now in the hands of Jack Torver, and hopefully within the next few days, Jalister Silvermane. Also, if you see Laurel Silverhand, give her my best regards.
Yes, Captain.
Okay. Yep, ready to go. Jack just kind of steps out of the room.
All right, should we prepare for our journey?
Sebastian, how do you feel? Do you like all that happened?
It just makes it so I can do what I need to do without people asking questions. And I have a sense of duty that I haven't been able to fulfill for a long time. This fulfills that, I guess.
That's a good point.
All right. As you guys head out of as you head out of the barracks, start heading south. You walk by the nice Temple of Tyr. There's another mansion right off of the south side of town. The majority of people that you see walking back and forth, left and right, are dwarves. The city is pretty much chock full of them. But a lot of these people seem to be civilians. The south gate, as you guys lead down this direction on the high road, it is by far a lot different from a tent city like you saw at the northeast entrance. There's a lot less here, but there's a lot of different caravans and carts going in this direction so that they can make their way on north up to Leland. And as you start to head south, you're just about 3 days away from Waterdeep on
Yay.
the high road. So we'll go ahead and call it there and get back together next week.
Sick. Thank you, Jonathan.
Hey, no problem, guys.
Sorry I took so much time tonight, guys.